Here are 3 mistakes that people make that stop them being able to achieve the middle split. Number 1 is relying only on passive stretching. Passive stretching alone is really inefficient when it comes to gaining flexibility, particularly into the range of flexibility that the middle splits requires. The muscles need to be strong to support your body in the splits, as well as allow you into that range. So active stretches should form a large proportion of your training. Number 2 is starting from an upright, wide leg position and letting the feet slide out and away from you. This is literally the worst approach that you could take. There's a lot more specific alignment that goes into the middle splits than simply it being a wide leg fold with really wide feet. The pelvis needs to tilt forwards and/or the thighs need to roll out to allow you to access this range. And this approach of simply sliding the feet outward is likely what gets people injured, and it just doesn't work for the anatomy of the hips. And number 3 is just not being consistent enough. Most people are impatient when it comes to wanting flexibility. They want to put in maximum effort for like a week and expect perfect results. And wouldn't it be wonderful if that was reality? We'd probably all be able to do the splits. But this kind of approach often results in people overdoing it, maybe injuring themselves, and then just simply giving up. Flexibility training should be approached in the same way as strength training is. Consistency and time. Aim for about 4 stretching sessions a week and don't put any expectation on how quickly you're going to reach the finish line. This isn't something you can rush, and if you want to get the middle splits really fast, I'm sorry, but your priorities are in the wrong place. Need some help understanding what it takes to do the middle splits and some motivation to stay consistent? Master the Middle Splits is my online workshop that helps you understand what goes into it. We'll look at the anatomy, what needs to stretch, what needs to be strong. We'll answer this question of bony anatomy and whether it's true that some bodies simply can't achieve the middle splits. And spoiler alert, it's nowhere near as common as some people would have you think. We'll cover the differences between straddle splits, middle splits, box splits, the good, the bad, the easiest. We'll get familiar with pelvic positioning and understand what we need to do with our hips to access the middle splits, as well as cover a ton of drills and stretches to get you there. But do you know what we can't do within the workshop? We can't be consistent. We can't do the most important part of flexibility training, which is time and consistency. So that's why I created the Month of Middle Splits Challenge. As the name suggests, the challenge lasts over the course of a month, and it's a downloadable training plan, a guide, as well as a community of people to keep you accountable, keep you inspired, and keep you progressing. When you sign up for the challenge, you'll receive a bundle of content from me. There'll be a training video, a little bit like a class, to guide you through the exercises and how to do them correctly. An e-guide, which acts a little bit like a training log for you to take notes into as you do the challenge. The e-guide is the thing to help you cater the training to you. This isn't a one-size-fits-all thing. Flexibility training isn't. So I created this guide to help you tailor the training to your body. The workshop kicks off day 1 of the challenge, so we can all tick off that day together, and then all the challenge asks of you is 4 sessions a week. At the end of the challenge, there'll be 2 cash prize winners, a little extra motivation to stick to your intentions. More details and enrollment for both the workshop and the challenge are via the link in the description below.